Good morning, and it is a pretty good morning today, to be fair. So today I need to sort this mess out. So I was gonna hopefully repair as much as this is possible, but this is actually creased along there, so it's not just a case of pushing it out, and it's in such an obvious spot. I'm never gonna get that looking good. So like this could be pulled out and skim and filler, hopefully look okay-ish. So I've gone ahead and got a second-hand door. So I thought if I replace this, it'll give me a baseline then of what this line should be, and I can straighten this up towards the door. So I'm going to replace this first. As far as I can see, it's just the electrical connection down there. 2 bolts there and 2 bolts there. So first things first, I'm going to get a jack into that door, which not only will support it, but it'll give me the height that I need. Interesting. Sorry, ADD brain. So get a jack into there, not only support this, but it'll give me a height then for the replacement door. Not that I think there is much height adjustment in this, but just in case. So a little change of plans. The door's going to be closed to get to the bolts from the driver's door. When the door's open, there's not enough room in between there. You can get a socket on it, but you can't get a ratchet behind. So with the electrical fitting, it looks like this should just, yeah, this looks right. This pulls out, and presumably, yep. So that's just going with the door. And then we can just get to these. Right, so I'm going to remove all these and hopefully it should just lift off. And with all 4 bolts out, it should be a case of just untouning the catch. Slowly open it up, and then just taking off the hinges. And something the fitting is opposite of removal. So this is what you can do with the jack. So with that closed, I'm following the panel gap. Looks pretty good. So I can get into through the driver's door now and get to the bolts. Sorry for being a bit out of breath, but the door's kind of heavy. So I'm going to tighten up all 4 of these now and then get a electrical fitting back in. There's probably a torque setting for this, but you know, click. I'm going to do it a bit tighter in a bit, but I need 2 hands for that. So, see, you just push in. Ah, see. So when you push that in, it pulls it forward. Good to know. So I'm going to use 2 hands now just to make sure these are all nice and tight. So just double check everything here. There's a bit of resistance because for some reason this door seal keeps falling off. Otherwise, yep. That's perfect. That cap looks a little bit big. But no, it's the same that side. Okay, that's fine. Dodgy panel gaps are fine as long as it's symmetrical. So, like I said now, what this gives me is a nice baseline that this has to come out to meet. So the next step would be getting this wheel off, taking this arch liner out, and seeing what could be done with what basic tools I got. I'm hoping to be able to get up into that corner and lift it this way a bit, because I'm going to work on closing this up first, pulling this out, getting that to close up, and then work on pulling the rest of it out. And just a quick note before I finish, if you wanted to do the front door instead of the rear door, I would be tempted to take the wing off, but it does look doable with spanners or very shallow sockets, because you can get access to all 4 bolts and the electrical fittings just there, so should be doable with a bit of work.